Hello, hello, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see here, I have a Harry Potter crochet kit that we are going to unbox. I got this for $14.98 at Sam's Club. I do believe you can pick this up at other places. The main thing that caught my eye on this kit was those little hanks of yarn. It comes with a crochet hook, it comes with safety eyes and embroidery thread and the book and all the stuffing. So I'm super excited to start on this kit, and I'm ready to see what's going to be in store for us. As you can see, we have to start making our balls of yarn from those hanks, and there are no instructions whatsoever in the book, so that's kind of disappointing. And I hate the fact that I had to roll these up into a ball before even starting, so just keep that in mind. There aren't any instructions on how to do this within the book itself, so yeah, you kind of have to YouTube it or just wing it. Yeah. So one thing to note about this kit is that it doesn't really list the different colors that are in the kit, so you just kind of have to guess which color they're talking about. Yeah, so the crochet hook is aluminum, and I've done this with other crochet hooks as well. It's no indication of the quality of it. It's just I accidentally bent it. I've done it before. Like I said, I tend to have a pretty tight tension whenever I'm working amigurumi, and I know this happens a lot, but keep that in mind. I just wanted y'all to know that it is very easy to bend this crochet hook at that little thumb notch there. So here I am trying to get the safety eyes in there. I am really new to using safety eyes. I usually just embroider my eyes on there. So I was struggling. I couldn't figure out like which little backing goes with it. I thought maybe it was the smaller ones, and there I finally figured it out which one it goes to. But there it is. We're getting it done. We got his little eyes on. And by the way, the pattern so far is really good. All the instructions are correct, and I haven't found any misinformation in there. So they're really good, and I love the pictures that it has, so you can kind of compare. So as you can see, I was struggling to figure out what color that I needed to use for his little shirt. And I could not for the life of me, because all it said was use the medium gray. And I was like, well, which one's medium gray? But anyways, I decided just to look at Dobby's picture, and I figured it out. So yeah, there you go. So as you can see here, I messed up and I'm having to frog the entire work because somewhere along the way, I messed up and don't have the right stitch count. For informational purposes, if you do mess up, the yarn that it comes with is very, very fuzzy and it does not want to unravel cleanly. So I struggled. I think it took me just as long to unravel it as it did for me to work up to that point. So just keep that in mind. If you do mess up, it's going to be a struggle to unravel your work or frog it. Oh my gosh. So I ran out of yarn and I cannot complete Harry Potter. He's going to be missing a leg, which kind of sucks. They did not give me, at least maybe I could go back and redo the other leg and do it tighter, and maybe I'll have more, left over, but I doubt it. They just did not give us enough yarn to complete one of his legs, so I'm gonna move on and create his little arms and then maybe his hair, and yeah, I'll be back if I have any more updates. But look how big it is. Oh my god. Is this right? Oh no. I cannot get over this. Oh my god. Oh, Harry Potter. Okay, so I started over again with the hair, as you saw that giant thing. So I tightened up my tension a lot, and as you can see, it is coming out a lot smaller. This is on round 4. So yeah, we just increased to 24 stitches here, as you can see. And now I'm going to start working round 5. So this was the round that was giving me lots of trouble. So round 5 of the hair, we are going to increase the first stitch. So that's 2. And then we're going to spike stitch over the next stitch. So these are really hard to show, but we're going to spike stitch below. And then we're going to single crochet into the next stitch. And we're going to repeat that 3 times. So it says 3 times. Spike stitch over next stitch, single crochet. Sorry, you can't see that. So round 5 says 2 single crochet into the next stitch. Did that. And then there is a parentheses around spike stitch over next stitch and single crochet. And close parentheses 3 times. So we're going to repeat this in the parentheses 3 times. 7. Okay, so my crude drawing here. So this is the way I'm going to see it. So we increase and then we spike stitch and spike stitch, single crochet times 3. That's a total of 6 stitches. So these here is 6 stitches total. And then spike stitch, and then we're going to repeat 3 times. So, hopefully that helps me to try to get the right stitch count. Okay, there we go. So we should end with the spike stitch at the end, and that should be the end of it. So I definitely got my stitch count correct this time. And let's hope that we can actually fit this on Harry. So that was round 5 that I just completed. And round 6 is just single crocheting around. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so I just finished round 7 and I had to do it twice because my stitch count was off. And yeah, it's those dang spike stitches that it makes it so difficult to get the correct stitch count. Yeah, so when you're doing this round, just really pay attention to your stitch count. Count every single stitch, because what I was doing, I think what happened in the last one, why I got so big, was I was accidentally increasing where I was doing the spike stitches. So yeah, just pay attention to that. So in round 8, we are going to start working in rows. So after round 7, it says to chain 1 and turn. And as you can see here, here is the first stitch of our round right here. And in round 8, we are just going to single crochet into every single stitch. So we should have 27. So remember, whenever I told you I left my stitch marker in the first stitch of the round, so that's going to be our 27th stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and work that one right there. So now I can remove that. So that was something that was not working right the first time around. I'm glad I went back and did it again. So now I'm realizing my mistakes. I was accidentally increasing, and I think I may have repeated one of the rounds by accident without realizing it. But yeah, here it is. So now I'm going to chain 1 and turn. So that was row 8. We're working row 9. And row 9, we're going to single crochet 2 together. So I'm just going to do regular decreases here. So we're decreasing. So that's a single crochet 2 together. And then we're going to spike stitch into the next stitch or over. And then single crochet, and that's going to be a repeating pattern, and we're going to repeat those 2 stitches 11 times. So basically you're going to go all the way back here, you're going to do that repeating pattern until there are 2 stitches left, and then decrease these 2 stitches at the end. So I don't know why the hair is giving me so much trouble, but it is. Hopefully we can kind of get our one-legged Harry Potter completed after this, so we'll see. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to finish up the hair, and if I run into any trouble, like always, I will cut in and let you guys know. Okay guys, so I did find a little discrepancy in the pattern for row 12 here. At the end of it, it states single crochet into the next 16 stitches and then chain 1. That's all it says. So basically, if we move on to row 13, you'll see that we're actually working it back around. So that was a discrepancy in the pattern. So at the end of round 12, we should chain 1 and turn. Alright, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to pull through our long tail. You see how much yarn I have left over after I redid it? Did we do it correctly this time? Now, my only thing is also with this pattern is that it doesn't really tell you how to attach the head. I'm just going to cut that a little bit. There we go. So it doesn't tell you how to exactly, precisely attach the hair. So I'm not real sure how to attach this. I know this little bit here that we left open is gonna sit right where his scar is. But as you can see, it's still a little too big. But you know what? It's not nearly as big as it was earlier. All right, so we finally did it. I finally got this done. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew this together. I know I left this tail really long. I'm gonna go ahead and attach the arms while I have you guys here. And this is gonna be a real fun time. I'm gonna take out these big old long things and I'm just gonna attach it right below the neck. So I'm just gonna kind of gauge where I want it to go. So I got the hair on there. As you can see, I did it correctly this time. And now we've got to sew it on with my big gigantic string. I'm actually going to cut this so that way, you know, it's workable. And I'm just going to kind of judge how much I need here by going around like this just a few times just to make sure we got enough. There we go. So we'll leave it like that. And that's all I got left of the brown, actually right here. So that's what I've got left. And now we're going to sew this on. Now the instructions, all it says here is fasten off, leaving about 12 inches of yarn, secure to head by sewing just inside the edge and in a few other places. That's all it says. So the instructions for this part aren't very detailed, but basically what I'm thinking that it's saying is that we're just going to sew right here on this edge all the way around just to secure it to the head. And yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so there is the kit. As you can see, I did not complete Harry completely. He is missing a leg, and yeah, so that is the main issue with this kit. I think there are some quality assurance issues with this kit because I have actually got on YouTube and looked at other people's, and they actually were able to finish Harry. So I'm thinking that maybe my kit just, you know, they didn't measure the yarn correctly or something. Or my tension on the yarn is too loose or something. I don't know. Anyways, I wasn't able to finish him. Other than that, this kit is pretty neat. I like it. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it much more than Lawrence the Llama. I did get frustrated at some points where, especially with the hair, because I guess I was increasing at some point with the hair, and it got super huge, as you saw in the video. But other than that, I think that this kit is really fun. I think the biggest selling point for me is this book, because you get a ton of patterns for the price that you're paying. Although some of the patterns are basically a repeat, and you just go back and repeat it to create another character, but still it's pretty neat. So I don't think that this kit is beginner friendly, mainly because the issues that I had with Harry, the pattern, you know, was due to it having some special stitches in it. Even though it does have all of these instructions at the beginning, it is missing some crucial stitches here that actually states to do, like the bobble stitch. The bobble stitch is not in here, or the bubble stitch, whatever they called it. And so I kind of had to figure that out on my own. It's a good thing I already knew how to do it, but as a beginner, I mean, that would be kind of frustrating to not be able to find it in here. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope I kind of helped clarify some of the issues that I had with it, and it helps you with this kit if you do have it. Remember, I will leave the links to this kit, where I got it, and some alternative links if you want to grab this kit and check it out. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. This was super fun. I got to do some things that I hadn't done in a very, very long time. And yeah, it was fun. It was challenging at times. And I don't know. I just really enjoyed it because I like Harry Potter. So in the next video, I will go over the Dobby pattern, which hopefully we have enough yarn to complete that. And yeah, so anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to do something similar. So yeah. Keep on crafting, happy crocheting, I'll see you next time. Bye!